But you're making the call, right? This is you? Okay.
Hey there, my name is Dewey Jones. I am a Colorado off-roader. This is the Colorado Mall Crawler channel. Welcome to it. Here we film trails with stock and unique vehicles. Now today I'm really excited. We're gonna be doing Santa Fe Peak and we got some interesting vehicles out here, but I'm gonna tell you guys that on the trail because we need to get out there. Let's go.
Yeah, my problem is I didn't download offline maps before this, but I think I have them on my other phone, potentially.
Trying to film a great trail for you guys. This one is in Summit County. I'm going to show you how to get here. There's a bunch of trails in this area and I'm going to tell you all about those trails and I have a playlist of them, but this one is supposed to be really excellent.
Silence this for a second to do an intro.
Frequency mode.
Put on the screen right now, it's basic info, and we're gonna see how real that actually is. And we're gonna see how difficult this one is because it's rated as moderate, but there is some information saying it may be difficult. We got a basically stock non-Trailhawk Renegade with us. We got my stock Jeep Wrangler, and we got a built Toyota, so we got a pretty good assortment of vehicles, but our goal is to see what this trail's really like, and I will let you know at the end of this video. Today we are wheeling with my buddy Jason. He has a YouTube channel called Oxfoot. He does all kinds of stuff like camping, off-roading, a lot of gear stuff. So if you guys don't know about him, he's bigger than my channel, so you probably know about him. But yeah, check him out.
On my left side, I'm chasing down. What was that? Did you say a squirrel? A quail, I believe. Oh, quail, gotcha.
Jason, I'll get you on this. Hold back.
I was really excited to get Anatoly on this. He said he wanted to come out, film this trail. I showed him the information for it. He said he wanted to try, take his Renegade on it, see how it did. Now, I am really interested to see how it does because it is a non-Trailhawk, but I always say you don't need a Rubicon, you don't need a Trailhawk to do a lot of these trails. So let's just see. All right, so this trail is definitely pretty scenic, and I'm gonna have a lot more scenery for you a little bit later. Let me get the drone.
One of my biggest weaknesses as an off-road video maker is actually just talking to the camera while wheeling. Now I'm gonna say I was completely distracted by the Colorado views, which are gonna fill up this video from here on to the end, but don't worry, I'm gonna fill you in about the trail with good old narration. Now you have probably noticed a ton of offshoots off of the trail, but unfortunately most of this is private land, so camping is a no-go. But don't worry, I got you here too. I'll tell you where I'd camp a bit later. Now I didn't show you that quail for no apparent reason, as we are now approaching the Quail Mine. Now this gold mine was active from 1907 through 1919 and it sits at 12,000 feet. Now that's the number I'm actually concerned about, because that means the rest of this trail takes place above 12,000 feet, meaning that it's going to be harder for our vehicles to get to the end. Now I know this may not look like much compared to some of the other trails we do, but this is a high altitude trail. Now at 12,000 feet, the oxygen content is only 13.2%. Now the upcoming section 3 is mostly above 13,000 feet, which means it's going to be a test for small motor vehicles like the Renegade. We are now starting with the sketchiest part of this trail, which starts with a very quick climb to get us above 13,000 feet. Then we will be surrounded by stunning Summit County views as we make our way to a narrow and sketchy shelf road.
The little Jeep that could.
Now this trail really likes to keep you on the edge as you snake your way up it towards Santa Fe Peak. Now it is important to note that we are sharing the trail with the Continental Divide hiking trail, so please keep an eye out for hikers as you make your way up. Jason's 4Runner is just making this trail look easy, but I assure you it's harder than it looks. Now back to the trail. Here we want to stay left as the right just takes you to the Saresfield mine. Now Trails Off-Road says there isn't much to see at this mine site, so let's stay left and make our way to Santa Fe Peak. For this video, we are using the Trails Off-Road guide as an outline as it was written by my friend and fellow YouTuber Trent. Now you can also use Funtrex books, which we're a big fan of here, but they stopped prior to the narrow shelf road, and considering we are Colorado mall crawlers, we need to go all the way. Oh man, it was another YouTuber fail as all these clips I got at the end of the trail were ruined by wind. However, I'm gonna fill you in. Anatoly said he was happy with his Renegade's performance and he's looking forward to upgrading it. We should see him on more trails in 2023. Now Jason and I enjoyed some tasty beverages as we looked at all the trails we could see from this spot. We all thought that this was just a pretty awesome trail, but let me give you the full details as we make our way back down, and I'll tell you where I would camp in this area. Santa Fe is a great moderate trail, only limited by its short duration. Now as you can see from the breakdown on the screen, we agree with the moderate rating, but believe you should definitely have good durable tires. Now this is a high altitude trail with a good portion of it being above 12,000 feet, so a four-wheel drive with lower gearing is definitely recommended, but a more aggressive all-wheel drive may be able to do this trail. Now my camera didn't do it justice, but the pucker factor is somewhat high due to the shelf roads and off-camber spots. Now the scenery makes this trail definitely worth that risk in my opinion. Overall, I definitely recommend this trail, but if you are short on time, I'd probably do St. John instead of this one as it has similar difficulty, but with more to see. Now camping is tricky on Santa Fe as there is a lot of private land, but the Scenic Overlook campsite does appear to be on public land. However, I bet it's used by Continental Divide hikers quite a bit, so I would probably camp on one of the Summit County trails in this playlist as there's so many great spots in this area. Anyway, happy holidays and have a great new year.